I like all kinds of TV. Comedy, reality, drama, but there is a special place in my heart, like many guys my age, for science fiction. Probably comes from growing up on Star Wars and a lot of that kind of stuff, but there's just something about living in another world, of seeing another world created where the rules are a little bit different and how that works, and I just really like it. That's why I've loved shows like The X-Files or Lost or whatever it might be. That science fiction element really appeals to me. So it's with a little bit of an excitement that I went into Terra Nova, a new sci-fi show. Big budget scale with dinosaurs and going back in time and a lot of science fiction elements that I enjoy exploring with a little bit of trepidation. Just kind of worried that they're not going to pull it off, hearing bad reports about the acting and some of the storylines, different things like that. After having seen 3 episodes of Terra Nova, I am going to leave it on my watch list. Now, that's not a super ringing endorsement. I'm still not quite sure if the show is really going to work. But it works enough for me, even in the basic sci-fi elements of the show. What happens in this show is basically humanity is at the end of its ability to clean up after itself. So they design this gate to a different time, a time gate, if you will, not a stargate, a time gate that goes back to a different time. Now, it's very important they make a big deal that they're not going back to a time in their own timeline. It's an alternative timeline. That way they can't mess up the future and, you know, kill their own future because they do something in the past. They sidestep all those questions quite nicely. But what I love about this show, and the reason I'm going to keep watching, is because they ask some pretty compelling unanswered questions. There's these writings, we don't know quite what they are yet. There's these other things that have happened in some of the earlier people who went across that we're not quite sure why they're enemies or why they're fighting or what's going on in this world. There's a lot still to discover, and at the end of the day, I love watching science fiction because of the discovering those plot elements, as well as discovering what kind of new dinosaurs are we going to see in this world that we've never thought about before. How are they going to fight them? How would humanity survive in this place? I think it's well done enough, acting and plot-wise and story-wise, that I can watch it without going and rolling my eyes. And, I mean, that's pretty much all you have to shoot for with sci-fi. Just don't make me roll my eyes, and I'll keep watching.